Yeah, hey, Nate Baez here, LAPD, 23 years, and I am a keeper of the peace.
Hi, I'm Officer Zach Biggs from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm a keeper of the peace.
I'm Wes from Denver, Colorado with Denver PD, and I'm a keeper of the peace for 6 years. I'm Officer Cook with the Waxahachie Police Department. I've been there for 5 years. I am a keeper of the peace.
I am Trinidad, a United States Air Force veteran and a retired 23-year veteran law enforcement officer, and I am a keeper of the peace. So, welcome everybody to the Keepers of the Peace podcast. I am Trinidad, and you are tuned in part to be able to see who won 2 tickets to our International Keepers of the Peace First Responders Conference. So I'm really excited about this conference. There's been a ton of work that's gone into it, a lot of heart, a lot of sweat at times, and definitely tears, because it's been a struggle. It's been a difficult thing. You know, we've got myself, who's just kind of an everyday Joe, policeman that just recently retired, and then you have my partner Deanna, who we've been heading this thing up. It's been a lot of work, a lot of effort. There are other people involved, but in the end, it's been a lot of hard work to finally get to the point. So I'm really to where we're at right now. So I'm really excited to be able to come to you with our giveaway, because we said we were going to be giving away today 2 tickets to our International Keepers of the Peace First Responders Conference. So we already have 2 winners here. You're going to find out about who they are at the end of the show. But more importantly, we have 4 more tickets that we're going to be giving away. And I think it's important for you to know, not now, it's going to be in this future. We're going to show you how to qualify for that. But I think it's important to note that you don't have to be a first responder to win the tickets. You can win these tickets by following the instructions that we're going to show you here in a little bit, and you can gift them to a first responder of your choice. So I think it's an awesome opportunity. One of the things I wanted to do was just to take a short amount of time, because this won't last long. But you're going to get an overview of our website. You're going to get an idea of the things that you can find on our website. We're going to be able to show you how you can become a sponsor through our sponsorship deck. And there's a lot of different opportunities for sponsorship. So it's not just the big sponsors. It's also, maybe for a smaller business or maybe a smaller service that wants to get their name out there. So we have those opportunities. We have exhibitor booths. We have a sponsorship form that we're going to show you. And then we're going to get to the giveaways. So that's what's online. First up, we will talk about our website. So you're going to see a really cool website. Now, what I love about this website is it's a lot of moving parts. It's real up to date. I mean, it's snazzy. I like it a lot. It talks about all of our first responders. A lot of times it's police, fire, and military that's considered first responders. But you'll see here, and once you visit the site, you'll see all of those that served. And that's who we're hoping to serve in this conference. We're serving those who serve. So you go down, you'll see your ticker here. And that thing there is what is left for our conference. We're close. So we're in an aggressive rush to sell these tickets. I'm happy with the turnout to this point, but we got your badass guarantee on here. And basically we're talking about, hey, look, if you don't walk out a different person than you walked into this conference, then we have failed you. And I'm telling you right now, I'll give you your money back. So check out the site. You'll love it. As you keep rolling, you'll see just the who, the what, the where, the when, the why. That's what you're going to find on this website. And, that's cool. That dude looks like he knows what he's doing. Hey, we got great speakers. That dude looks like he knows what he's doing. And there's a bunch of just really cool things that you're going to find. I mean, just little things like the chevrons. We wanted to make sure that first responders knew and felt that they were at home even when they visited the website, because it is going to be a safe space at this conference. And just so you know, only the first responders are able to attend. So that's our website. I want you to know about, when you go to our website, we have a newsletter that you're going to be able to sign up for. So when you're there, the opportunity will come up for you to sign up for our newsletter. So you'll be up to date with everything that's going on with the conference. It's going to be a really good way to stay in touch as we move closer and closer to those dates of April the 12th through the 14th of 2021. So we're excited about that newsletter. We also are going to have something that's very unique, and it gives us an opportunity to communicate with each other, and that's our message board. So this message board is going to be really neat because it gives the attendees and the sponsors a way to connect. It also allows you to ask any and all questions that you may have on the message board, and we will be monitoring it, so you don't need to worry. We won't miss your questions or any of your comments. We'll be able to answer up. But one of the things I think is most important about this message board is if you think about the opportunity to maybe connect with somebody from your home state. And on the message board, you may find somebody who's attending the conference, and you're like, hey, man, you live here and I live here. Why don't we see if we can get our flights together, man, and head on down there, or, hey, I'd like to be able to maybe rent a car, and maybe if anybody's going from Oklahoma and we want to rent a car, man, hey, let's split a car and we'll head out, So there's different opportunities like that on this message board, but I mean, this is going to be a really neat thing that's going to continue year round. So we'll be able to talk about everything about the International Keepers of the Peace First Responders Conference on that message board. Now, we have a sponsorship deck. This sponsorship deck will give you the information you need if you want to be a sponsor at this conference. And so what I love about this is that you'll take a look up here and you're going to see what it is that we offer. What it is that we offer as far as our sponsorships. Now, this is only a few things that you'll see, but you'll see our 4-star sponsor, an example of when you get this sponsorship deck. Now, you can request this sponsorship deck, and you'll see how here in a minute, but it gives a little description of the conference. You'll be able to see like the different levels of sponsorship, which we're really happy I already have one of our 4-star sponsors, so we're looking for more. But there's an example of what you'll find. You have opportunity for even small businesses, like I talked about, to be able to be involved. You have an opportunity at things like a program ad space. So let's say you really want to get your business out there and you want these attendees to see it. The cool part about this is that I've been to a ton of conferences, and I always grab that and I'm always able to thumb through it, because usually, which is what we're going to have the places to go when you're in town. I mean, all along the Riverwalk, there are going to be restaurants, bars, freaking all kinds of stuff, tourist attractions. They're going to be in this program. So you're going to be able to get the specials, the deals, the happenings, the things that are going on. But you're also going to be able to have things in this program guide that all attendees are going to look at. And that's a schedule of events, special events that are happening within the event. So they're going to definitely want to be they're going to want to look at this program, and you're going to want to be in there. We also have the opportunity for the lanyard or a badge opportunity for sponsorship. So all attendees are going to be getting a badge, and it's going to come with a lanyard. And so there are 2 separate sponsorships. You can have your company name on the lanyard. That's going to be required by everybody attending the conference in order to get into the conference. The security is very important for us, and we want to make sure that the first responders who bought tickets were there. We're going to verify IDs and things of that sort. You'll get your lanyard, plus you'll have a badge that'll be there, that'll be attached to the lanyard. So you can have a sponsorship on the lanyard, a sponsorship on the badge. So things like that are available for you. You also have exhibitor booths. So we're going to have some exhibitor booths that are there. And this is a great opportunity to get your company, your product, or your service in front of your target audience. Because we, as first responders, love apparel. I mean, you talk about apparel companies, you need to be here. It's going to be all first responders. So you bring your coolest, your baddest, your, the best stuff you've got, man, and you come to this conference and you have an exhibitor booth, I guarantee you're going to do pretty well, because this is your target audience. But there are other services, like we have a company that's going to come out that has a system for virtual training. So, they want to come out. They want to be a sponsor. And then we've got companies that are interested in marketing their equipment. So firemen, policemen, a lot of us use the same type of equipment. So, there's an opportunity there. So the exhibitor booth is going to be great. There's very limited space for exhibitor booths. So it's a bad thing in that we can't have as many as we want, but it's a great thing for your company, because you're not fighting a bunch of different companies to get your product in front of your target audience. So you definitely want to sign up early to be able to grab one of these exhibitor booths. The sponsorship form is what we've got coming up. So you'll be able to find the sponsorship form on our website. Just fill it out. Let us know who you are, what your product or your service is. Give us a way to get in contact with you, and we'll go into more in-depth review with you on our sponsorship levels. And we'll send you this sponsorship deck. That's what we'll do. So, that all being said, before we get to our giveaway, I just want to emphasize, this is a badass conference with badass breakout sessions. I've been in the military, in the Air Force before. I've been to conferences there. I've been a policeman for 23 years, patrol for 5 years, SWAT for 9 years, a robbery detective for the rest of the years. I've been to a ton of conferences. And what I'll tell you is that as a policeman, as a military member, I've never been to a conference like one like this. It will provide you so many different opportunities to learn about subject matters like, hey, I'm a young first responder and I want to start a business, but I don't know where to start. I don't make as much money. Maybe I need some safe investments. We're going to present that to you. But what about a guy that's seasoned? What about a person or a gal who's interested, because they're maybe towards the end of their career, or they're retired? Because I want to make this point. You can be active duty or retired and attend. So if you're at that position in your life, you have different goals. You got a little nest egg saved up. You've had a little life experience. You're ready to invest a little bit more aggressively, or maybe you have an idea you want to follow, like maybe you want to write a book. We're going to have a company there that's going to be able to guide you in how to write a book from the very beginning to the very end. They'll do it all for you. You just tell your story. How cool is that? We all have stories. We all know the types of incidents and experiences that we've had, and we can all write a book. These guys make it easy for us. So there's a ton of different things like that you'll have at this conference that are really neat. To include like strategic investments, but then you also have situations like health and fitness, where you want to learn about CrossFit. You can go to an intermediate or beginner's CrossFit, intermediate, and then like competitive level. We're going to have people there to speak about those types of things. We're going to have badass breakout sessions outside of the hotel, which is going to be things like a jiu-jitsu seminar. We're hoping Hoist Gracie, he's already promised he'll be here if his Bellator contract doesn't conflict. So, we're hoping to have Hoist Gracie show up and to be able to do what he wants to do, which is host a seminar for us. You can work out and shoot with the SWAT competition team here in town that's world-renowned. You're going to have an opportunity, which I think is going to be one of our highlight events, and that's going to be a run that's going to be in honor of fallen officers from all different agencies. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a run that's going to be centered around downtown, where you get to show up in your uniform of your agency to honor those that have fallen in the line of duty. And I can't think of a better sight, and I am so excited to attend it. I can't think of a better sight than to see a bunch of different uniforms representing a bunch of different agencies out there to run, to show their feelings towards those that gave the ultimate price. So, hey, I have to stop because I want to choose my words wisely. that is going to be an emotional event, and I'm so looking forward to it. And just so you know, you don't have to be a first responder to attend that event. We're going to be marketing that thing. Anyone that comes out that wants to support, that loves what law enforcement, military, fire, police, detention, corrections, whatever, you want to show your support, you come out and you can run right alongside us. So I'm really looking forward to that event. So that all being said, I want to announce that we have had people like our post, which we put out on Veterans Day. They tagged a first responder and they subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is very important to note. You know, how did they win? Well, this is what they did. This is my YouTube channel, and they're able to go to the YouTube channel and they're able to hit the subscribe button. Then they turn around and hit the notification bell. But here's the most important part. Hit the all on top. Once you get that notification bell, people are missing that. They're like, Trini, I subscribe, but I don't get your notifications. Man, hit the subscribe button. Go to that notification bell that's on the side, and then you're going to be able to hit that notification bell on top. So that's what you need to be able to do to win. So here we go with our winners. I would like to thank Frank Bellino and Diana Rodriguez Fox for doing all of those things we just talked about and winning your free cadet level ticket, which is a value of $300 each. Thank you so much for your support. We're so happy to have you here. I know these two, and I will tell you that I'm excited that they're going to be there. So congratulations to you guys. Don't forget, we're giving away 4 more tickets. So you do the same thing that we just talked about here, and you will be entered for our next giveaway of those 4 tickets. So I just want to thank you guys again so much for your support. We're in high gear, high mode. We're freaking all hands on deck to be able to get this conference out. You're going to be seeing a lot more coming from this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is Trini Trinidad tuning out.